Hello, my name is David Quiet, and I work with the member benefits for the members of the National Federation of Federal Employees. And although we offer several benefits, what I want to take a look at today is one in particular that can bring some significant savings in your own funds and your family's funds over a period of time. And that is on the FEGLI benefit you're paying for right now. It's Federal Employee Group Life Insurance. It's probably been quite some time, I find out from a lot of members, since they've even looked at this. It might have been one of the first pieces of a million papers you signed, when you first filled out your employment paperwork, and you just said sign here and you forgot about it ever since. So let's take a look at it again. Let's take a refresher course. At the end of this, you'll see, as an alternative, how much money you can save over a period of time. Now, the nuts and bolts of this, the first thing I do is take and look at what you're paying now. So I'm just going to use an example. I'm going to look at an FFE member that's making about $80,000 a year. By the way, this is on, it's a FEGLI calculator, as you can see here, and you go to opm.gov, or you can even use this link here, copy and paste it, and that'll let you know even what you're paying right now based on your pay, and you put in your exact pay and so forth here. So this is the first thing I do with every individual member that I talk to, over the phone, via email, however you want to do it. Take, on the FEGLI calculator, put in your name, and I'm just to use an example right now of $80,000 a year. You pick out your age, and sometimes it gets through 45 and you're in an age bracket. We'll use just a 45-year-old female is what we're going to be talking about. And just for simplicity sake, I know it's coming out bi-weekly and everything, but we're going to go ahead and just use monthly, and you'll see why in a second here. And as a refresher course, and it may be a long time since you even talked about this, you have different options that you can purchase. Granted, you have your basic life insurance, and I'll go over that in a second here. But what mainly I'm going to talk about are these optional things that you can purchase and how to maybe more wisely spend your money on this particular benefit. Option A is $10,000 worth of coverage that you pay for that. It goes up in increments every 5 years, similar to option B, and this is the main one right here. So that $10,000, that's not really costing you a whole lot right now. The biggie is the option B coverage. That's the coverage where you're the insured up to a multiple of your income. So that's why we put in the $80,000 worth of income. So you look at this tab here, you can get up to, well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5 times your coverage, your income rather, as coverage. So in other words, if it's $80,000 a year and we have a multiple of 5 times your income, just for this benefit, that's $400,000 worth of coverage. And then we'll skip on over to the next page. And as you can see, skip on down, this multiple of $400,000 of coverage is costing you the equivalent of $69.20 per month. Okay? Now, we'll scroll down a little bit more if you're on that page, and you can see here's a little bit of information on the $10,000 worth of coverage on option A, coverage that you're paying for, and you can see that every 5 years this goes up until you get to age 60, and then it pretty much stays level. The option B coverage, now you can see right now that you're paying 60, our 45-year-old female, she's paying $69.20 a month for 5 times her income, because you can see what's going to already happen when she turns 50 through 55. The month that she turns age 50, she's going to see more coming out of her paycheck. The month that she turns age 55, and you can see 55 through 59, is quite a bit more. Then it gets to be quite a bit more, and then maybe even now we're looking at our retirement years, and you can see how this gets tremendous amount of that you have to pay into retirement just to keep this kind of coverage, if that's what you want to do. So, is there another alternative to this? Uh, by the way, there is another choice here once you retire, or even if you're not retired, actually at age 65, you're given a choice. You can continue the 400,000 in her case, or you can just keep the 400,000, not pay anything. But the death benefit of that $400,000 goes down 2% a month till it's gone, or that's about a little bit before age 70, and it's all gone. Okay, so if you figure you need some coverage, we talk about this one at a time, beyond age 65, the FEGLI benefit is really not going to do that for you. So let's look at how much an alternative would cost here. So we have our 45-year-old female, 400,000 worth of coverage, just with XYZ Insurance Company. It's a 20-year term. This will take her, at the very least, it's going to take her, for the most part, and for everybody else there, throughout her career until retirement time. And I just showed you what happens through age 65 on the OPM FEGLI calculator. So over 20 years, she would have paid $16,940. So that's the second step. The third step, I go over to pbainsurance.net. We're the ones that have the specific endorsement through the NFFE to offer this alternative for you. And it's a turnkey calculator where it has life benefits here. You can click on that. But I simply go to that. That pops up another window here. I fill in the same information, 45, 80,000, 5 times the benefit. And the total cost, right, didn't we say that that was $16,940? So we click on calculate. And as you can see, she's going to be paying $4,417, 45 through 49. Remember what I said about age 50 through 54? Look at how this goes up. 55 through 59. Look how much it goes up some more. Now, 60 through 64, now it's just getting kind of crazy. And many times, more often than not, what I see, 55-year-olds, but even the 60-year-olds that are still working and maintaining that, they see that cost go up. And, they take that 5 times their income down from maybe 4 to maybe 3 times because they don't know anything else. They just don't know anything else. What's our alternative? So you can see if she just hangs on to the FEGLI cost of insurance the way she's doing it right now for that $400,000, it's going to cost her a total of $74,537. Now keep in mind this calculator is with an assumption that you get pay increases. Why do they include that? Well, as you get step pay increase, as you get locality pay increase, well, guess what? Your coverage goes up because it's going to be 5 times that. So your cost of the FEGLI is going to go up during that time period as well. So you can see, and maybe you don't want that much coverage, maybe you don't need that much coverage. But it's $16,940 that she could be paying as an alternative. That's a total savings of $57,597. Now, some of you may be asking, well, my health is a little, I know I got to get approved for this, whatever insurance company is, and, I just don't think I'm going to get covered for that, and, I don't feel like getting into all of that or messing with it. I've been doing this for a while. Well, first of all, you're going to be costing yourself some money by not just asking a question. Let's say you are a diabetic, for example, a diabetic. No, it's not going to be the same cost here as this 16. But do you think it still might be, the savings might be $40,000 in savings? It's going to not be too far away from that. So this is pretty much the training that I have and our benefit that we do offer. There's a tremendous amount of savings here just right off the bat. FEGLI does not offer a whole lot of more personal financial information and take care of your family because there's a million different scenarios. You all have families. You all have families that you love. And sometimes you may not, let's say it's $400,000, there are ways that you don't have to have that $400,000 paid out as a lump sum if that's a concern to you. You just want an income to go to your beneficiary. Do you have a special kind of beneficiary? I've done some of these things where, we put the beneficiary on the insurance policy as a special needs trust, that goes to a kid that can't take care of themselves and still qualify for Medi-Cal benefits. There's a million different reasons, folks. Maybe you want something that you feel you can get all your money back on at the end of 20 years, and you don't want to feel like you have to pay for nothing over all those years, 20 years. These are things and these are options for you. So feel free to call me. Again, my name's David Quiet, 800-339-0988. My extension's 203. Or contact your union rep, and they'll be more than happy to they should have my information in front of them there. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon, and take advantage of this benefit.